Travel back to 1947 and immerse yourself in the gripping noir film Brute Force, directed by Jules Dassin. This cinematic masterpiece unfolds within the harsh walls of a maximum security prison, taking you on a roller coaster of emotions, funny, shocking, and downright sad. Have you ever been deeply moved by a movie that left a lasting impression on your life? Brute Force, with its raw intensity and compelling characters, might just be that film for you. Share your personal story in the comments below. Talking about characters, did you find a favorite amidst the ensemble? Whether it's the cunning Joe Collins or the ruthless Captain Munsey, each role adds a layer to this cinematic gem. Tell us who stole the show for you. As you reflect on this classic, we're eager to hear your most treasured memory or personal experience related to the movie. Drop your stories in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Funny, shocking, sad, there's a lot more to discover. So keep your eyes peeled and your popcorn ready. Your next favorite movie moment might be just around the corner. We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. How did the movie affect you? Who's your standout character? Share away, and let's keep the conversation rolling. In the 1947 film directed by Jules Dassin, the audience encounters a narrative that, while not lacking in merit, diverges noticeably from the expected style often associated with Dassin's works. The movie's predominant sentimentality and melodrama, particularly in alignment with the central character played by Burt Lancaster, cast a shadow over its overall impact. The portrayal of Lancaster as an unequivocal hero arguably detracts from the film's potential for nuanced storytelling. Despite this, the film does boast compelling elements, such as Hume Cronyn's audacious and convincing performance as a sadistic guard captain. Cronyn's portrayal exudes a certain pettiness that makes his character both chilling and convincingly flawed. However, his ineffectiveness in extracting valuable information from suspects and the lack of intimidation in his treatment of Lancaster's character reveal the intricacies of his vulnerabilities. Another character, though perhaps deserving of higher billing, plays a crucial role in dismantling Cronyn's authoritative facade, adding depth to the narrative. Unfortunately, the incorporation of flashback sequences emerges as a significant drawback. These flashbacks, revolving around the prisoner's relationships with women left outside, often veer into sentimentality bordering on the corny. The portrayal of these individuals as angelic figures in the past, juxtaposed with their current incarcerated state, contributes to a jarring dissonance within the film. One particularly off-key flashback involves Lancaster's character attempting to save a woman in a wheelchair from a grave illness, injecting an element of horrid melodrama that feels out of place in the context of a supposedly hard-edged prison movie. Despite Jules Dassin's adept direction and commendable performances from the cast, the script's penchant for undue sentimentality becomes a stumbling block, preventing the film from achieving its potential as a truly hard-boiled narrative. In summary, while the execution and performances merit acknowledgement, the pervasive sentimental tone undermines the gritty narrative the movie seeks to convey. It stands as a mixed bag, challenging the expectations of those who hail it solely as a hard-boiled film. In the 1947 movie, several things make it unique and interesting. Jeff Corey and Whit Bissell, who were in another film noir called Cannon City, play escaped prisoners here. This connection adds an extra layer to their careers in the genre. Brute Force caused a stir in 1947 for being more violent than usual, shocking the audience. The movie boldly showed brutality in a maximum security prison, going against the usual norms of that time. Burt Lancaster, Sam Levene, Jeff Corey, and Charles McGraw, who had worked together in The Killers, teamed up again. This not only shows the actors' shared history, but also highlights the close-knit nature of film noir during that period. As the story unfolds, you can see a shift from Jules Dassin's usual style. The sentimentality and melodrama, especially in Burt Lancaster's character, overshadow the chance for a more nuanced story. However, Hume Cronyn's portrayal of a cruel guard captain brings a chilling realism to the tale. One interesting thing is Cronyn's character's vulnerability, revealing cracks in his authoritative image. Another character who deserves more attention plays a crucial role in challenging Cronyn's power, adding depth to the plot. Despite good performances and solid direction, the film struggles with the use of flashback sequences. These flashbacks, exploring prisoners' relationships with women left behind, often become too sentimental, creating a clash with the tough prison environment. One awkward moment involves Lancaster's character trying to save a woman in a wheelchair, adding an unexpected melodramatic touch. In conclusion, while brute force shows how actors in film noir were interconnected and challenges societal norms with its violent portrayal, it sometimes leans too much into sentimentality. The film's strengths lie in its performances, especially Cronyn's, but its deviation from a truly tough narrative lessens its overall impact. Anita Colby, known for her role in the silver screen, said goodbye to acting with Brute Force, her final film. The movie is part of the prestigious Criterion Collection as Spine 383. The film's start, linked to Mark Hellinger's independent production at Universal International, saw the unexpected casting of Burt Lancaster. Originally planned for Wayne Morris, who couldn't make it due to Warner Brothers' refusal to let him go, Lancaster took on the lead role. This casting choice led to an impressive debut for Lancaster in The Killers, setting the stage for his role in Brute Force. Brute Force, a 1947 prison drama, caused a stir with its heightened violence, going against the norms of its time. The movie brings together a group of actors, including Lancaster, Sam Levene, Jeff Corey, and Charles McGraw, who had previously worked together in The Killers. This camaraderie not only shows their shared history, but also highlights the close-knit nature of the film noir genre during that time. Jules Dassin's directorial choices in Brute Force differ from his usual style, introducing sentimentality and melodrama, especially in Burt Lancaster's character. Despite these nuances, Hume Cronyn's portrayal of a sadistic guard captain adds chilling realism to the story. Cronyn's character, though authoritative, reveals vulnerabilities, creating a dynamic interplay within the harsh prison environment. Another character deserving more attention becomes a pivotal force challenging Cronyn's power, injecting depth into the storyline. While the film shows the interconnectedness of actors in film noir and boldly challenges societal norms with its violent portrayal, the use of flashback sequences becomes a stumbling block. These flashbacks, exploring prisoners' relationships with women left behind, often border on sentimentality, occasionally conflicting with the gritty prison setting. One poignant yet awkward moment involves Lancaster's character attempting to save a woman in a wheelchair, introducing an unexpected melodramatic touch. In summary, Brute Force stands as proof of the collaborative nature of film noir and its willingness to push boundaries. The film's strengths lie in the performances, particularly Cronyn's, but its deviation from a purely tough narrative lessens its overall impact on the noir landscape. In the 1947 film, connections with the 1946 movie The Best Years of Our Lives add an interesting layer. Roman Bohnen, Howland Chamberlain, and Ray Teal, previously associated with Fred Derry in the earlier film, reappear in Brute Force. Bohnen played Derry's father, Chamberlain was his boss, and Teal had a crucial role in Derry's dismissal. This casting reunion provides a subtle link, bridging the narratives of the two films. A cinematic overlap occurs in Brute Force as the inmates watch The Egg, and I, released the same month by Universal in 1947. This unique inclusion of a movie within a movie serves as an unconventional trailer within the narrative. This dual-release strategy showcases the studio's versatility and adds a distinctive touch to the viewing experience. Burt Lancaster and Whit Bissell, both part of the film, later reunited in Birdman of Alcatraz, offering audiences another perspective on the dynamics of incarceration through a different lens. Their collaboration in multiple prison-themed films underscores their versatility within the genre. In summary, the interconnectedness of actors from previous films, the unusual movie within a movie concept, and the collaborative efforts of Lancaster and Bissell and subsequent projects contribute to the richness of the film. These elements, combined with its challenging portrayal of violence, present a diverse exploration of the prison environment, pushing boundaries within the film noir landscape.